Hi, this is Henk Akkermans. This is Supply Network Dynamics Chapter 5 in Praise of Lies. And we have clip 2 here. We continue with the example of the pencil shop. Just to make things somewhat more interesting, let's do a few things more here. Let's make sure that this can also go down. And let's make this a bit more realistic by saying, actually, it's also quite possible that there's a pipeline demand here. So we don't get shipments instantaneously. Now, actually, the ordering takes some time. So this is actually the pencil buy rate. And what will happen then? We can make the buy. We also here have a safety stock time. Let's assume that that's also 2 days. And then we can put the target inventory here as the same thing. So 20. That's essential, but just. And let's take these things up here rather than there. Expected sales rate. There you go. We can take these things off here, and there is simply an arrival delay. And as I said, let's make that 2 days also. Not at all essential. So the pipeline demand will go in 2 days all the way up here, a first order material delay. And the pencil buy rate will be again the expected sales rate plus inventory corrections, but now also plus pipeline corrections. What are those? Well, this is the current pipeline demand, and now we need a target pipeline. Target pipeline would be equal to the expected sales rate again times the number of days that this stuff is in the pipeline. That's basically Little's law. Can I clean this up because it gets a little bit messy? I may, but you can find the cleaned up version later on. Okay, there we are. What happens now? The target pipeline corrections are the target pipeline minus pipeline demand, and that's added to this. So here we have an pencil buy rate is this plus this plus this, and we have a new crafted track here. What happens now when we have a 20% increase? How much increase will there be if we have a 20% increase here at the beginning? Oops, sorry. Pipeline expected sales rate times the delay. Even a lot more. It looks very impressive here because it doesn't have quite the same axis. Let's do a fair comparison there then. So from 0 to 30. But even then, you see that there's a 20% increase in final demand, but up here we go to 20 in the pencil buy rate. So that's really a doubling of demand. Pretty impressive stuff. And all this because up here some 20% increase, some 20% increase there. If we make the demand step size negative, what will happen then with a 20% increase? 10% decrease in demand. Bang. And this is the same story that I told to the suppliers of ASML back in September 2008 and I called it the pencil shop example, and I've told it many times before. At this period in the press, people were talking about the biggest downturn since the recession, big recession of the 1930s, etc. And it really was just inventory corrections. Okay, the pencil shop example.